Hey everybody, and welcome to A Counselor's World. Hey everybody, and welcome back to A Counselor's World. So today, like I said in the introduction video, I do plan on bringing people onto this platform to really just talk about their experience, their journey in the field of counseling, give some advice, share whatever it may be. And today, we have our first guest. And I know you guys are wondering, how in the world is a guest going to come on this platform? Don't worry, guys. I have you covered. So what I did was I prepared a few questions just to get to know our guest, tap into her wisdom a little bit, and she was to respond in a video format, which she did. I met her on Instagram. I was searching for Black counselors. I was searching for Black counselors because I want to know who's already in the field. I want to know who I can look up to for wisdom, for insight, to ask questions, and just to see how they've been doing it, whether they're clinical or they're school. And I found her. And luckily enough, she was responding. She was nice. I was excited. She was responding. She gave me a couple pointers here and there, and I'm really grateful for that. So she is going to be our first guest today. I'm going to leave her name on the screen here. I'm going to leave her name and title as well down below. Her YouTube channel will also be down below, as well as her Instagram handle. You guys feel free to support her, follow her, subscribe to her, tap into her wisdom on your own time, ask her questions. She's been in this for a little while, so she definitely has more answers than I can provide for you guys. And I hope you guys really enjoy this.
Hey all, my name is Talana Young. I am a licensed professional counseling associate. My current title is a full-time therapist with a nonprofit, as well as owner of TP Counseling. My dream career was to be a criminal psychologist. I dreamed of what you see on NCIS and Blacklist and SVU. I wanted to work with individuals who were part of the criminal justice system, and kind of work with judges and police in figuring out how we could either help or convict or whatever we needed to do with these individuals who needed help. I am not quite there yet. I am currently working to receive a PhD in psychology. However, I received my bachelor's in sociology and in criminology and my master's in clinical rehabilitation, counseling, and mental health. I look forward to that. That's a really big goal of mine. However, I'm really, really enjoying my journey to where I am right now, up until this point. This career is worth it for me because I love seeing my clients succeed. I love everything about this career, and it's really not for the faint. You have to have a strong mental health support system. You have to have self-care guidelines for yourself. You have to make sure that you are in a place in your life where you are always able to hear somebody else's thing. And I'll say thing a lot because that's my thing. But what I really, really love about it is at the end of the day, you are helping somebody be their best them. And in doing that, you find joy, you find peace, you find love, all the things that people really want and need in their lives. You help them with that when you choose to do this career. It gets hard for sure. Because there's a thing, vicarious trauma, and it happens often where you see yourself feeling hurt and anguish and pain for some things that your clients have experienced. And although you haven't experienced them, it hurts to hear them experience it. But it's still worth it, because when you see them get through that and push through that and do everything they need to do to make sure that they're moving on, that is something that no money can buy, right? When you see a client have a breakthrough or a client get through something that they've been stuck on for a while, whether it was with you or prior to you, it means the world when you see them finally get on, right? So that's what makes it worth it for me. If I could propose an idea or study to grow the counseling field, I think it would deal a lot with stigma. Specifically, the African American community does not see mental health as a need. Although that is growing, it's still not where it should be. I would specifically work on areas of poverty, maybe researching how the areas of poverty who don't have mental health facilities in their area, what are we shying away from? What are we scared of? Why aren't we out there, right? Because the funding is there, but why aren't we there? Why aren't mental health professionals diving into the areas of poverty and helping these young Black children receive the mental health care that they need? I would start there, and more specifically, I would focus on children who had parents who were either addicted to drugs and alcohol, or who had at least one parent incarcerated. Maybe follow the school or prison pipeline and connect those somehow. That's what my research would look like. That's what it will look like when I do get to that point. And one piece of advice I would give is that this is definitely not for the faint. I got in here thinking that it would be happy-go-lucky, or just using these theories and these techniques and all these things to help people, but people are truly going through things. So when you come in here, you can't just think that you're going to be able to fix it all, because you're not. And that's the hardest thing that I had to accept. While I love seeing my clients break through, there are some clients who don't get through. And while you're there to help them and coach them along, you can't control their every move. You can't control their every thought. And sometimes it's too much. And while we're there to push that on and encourage them and help them find them and what they want to do with themselves, sometimes it's hard to accept the fact that I can't push harder than you. I can't do it harder than you. I can't focus harder than you. And so you have to move forward. And, that's hard to take in. Like as a counselor, you just want to fix it, fix it, fix it. What can I do to fix this? How do I help this person? And sometimes there is no fixing. And I don't think that I was ready to accept that as a therapist, because that's the untold story. The untold story is that everybody doesn't go home healed. Everybody doesn't go home treated. Everybody doesn't go home happy. And that was hard for me to take in. So, if you're considering this field, research it. Think about the populations you want to work with. Think about how much money you want to make. Think about the type of people you want to work with. I encourage you to indulge in self-care. That's always important, because this is hard. People make it seem like it's easy. People talk down about it because they feel like, the stigma. But it's really hard work, and it's hard to explain that to some people sometimes. And I just really hope that if you do decide to take on this career, that you're super, super hype about it. Take the good with the bad, the ugly with the pretty, because it happens like that, and that's just what it is. That's what we do. And so I really hope that this video helps you out. I hope that you all are considering it. I love counseling. I love being a therapist. I love helping people. I love seeing different perspectives. It's really interesting. And so, again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you all like this video, and have a good day.
Okay, how did you guys like that? What did you guys think about that? I honestly didn't have anything that I was expecting from her responses, but I knew that she was going to have insight. I knew that she had more wisdom than I did, and her responses I would really appreciate. Hopefully she is willing to grace us once again on this platform in the future. And if you guys have questions for her, you can email me. Email will be down below, or you can email her yourself and have some conversation with her. Don't forget to subscribe, share this channel, and stay tuned for the next episode.